hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean, yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time.
Hey guys, it's Morey from Morey June, and welcome back to my channel for another video. If you guys are new here, I take you on my budgeting and my journey to become debt-free. If you're a current subscriber, thank you guys so much for all of your love and continued support. On today's video, I am so incredibly excited. If you guys have obviously watched other YouTube channels besides my own, you will know that savings challenges are extremely popular right now, and I am going to jump on the bandwagon. I obviously do a lot of saving already with my sinking funds and then the extra money that I take. It never fails. Whenever I start doing a video, one of the kids needs me, even though they haven't for like the last hour and a half. Alright, I don't exactly remember where I was, but I think it was something along the lines of, I already do a lot of savings with my sinking funds, and then the money that I take out of my cash envelopes every week that I don't spend on my cash envelope categories. So I thought it would be fun to turn that money that I'm taking out, as well as do a couple extra things throughout the week as a savings challenge. So that is what this video is about, and I'm so excited about it. So for today, what I'm doing is I'm actually setting up my savings challenge binder. So I'm going to be doing this in the same binder that I have my sinking funds, just because I will be doing it at the same time that I stuff my sinking funds and I do my cash envelopes. So I thought that made the most sense to do it in there. So this video is going to be me putting all of this together, and then also my kids have had this coin jar for a long time now, and it's just been sitting on our dryer not being used, so I am going to start using it for my change, and I'll explain that challenge here in a minute. But this is the one where you put the coin in and it detects the size to know what, if it's a penny or dime or nickel, etc. And then it counts it at the top. So I figure every week when I do my, or I guess every other week since I'm bi-weekly now, when I do my cash envelope stuffing and I'm taking that change out, I usually just put it in my billfold, and I don't even count it towards my extra money through the week, but I'm just going to put it in here, and then that will be an additional savings. So I'm going to do that today too, because I have so much change, so I'm going to add that in here, and then Friday the 14th is when I have my first bi-weekly payday. So that's when I'll come in and I'll do my paycheck budget for the week. I'll do my weekly check-in, and then probably I'll have to break it into two different videos. The second video of that will be then stuffing my cash envelopes, my sinking funds, and then doing my savings challenge. So that will be one video, and the paycheck budget and the weekly check-in will be a separate video. So anyways, I have all of these inserts here, and I'm just going to go through these with you guys. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. So the first one is going to be a coin savings challenge. So these are laminated, and they are cut and punched to fit my A6 binder. So they're laminated, nothing on the back, they're made with cardstock. So with this first one, what I am going to do is, zoom in a little bit more here, every single, for me, pay period, which is going to be 2 per month, I'm going to come in and count the coins that I have saved throughout the week that come from my cash envelope purchases, and I will count that and put the weekly amount, or for me, pay period amount, in the little boxes. So for me, I will have 2 pay periods a month, so I'll just fill in those first 2 boxes. And then at the end of the month, I will write the total in whatever piggy savings bank coordinates with that specific month. So that is what this one looks like. I do have these on my shop. I figured I was making them anyways, and I thought maybe you guys would be interested, so that's www.moreyyjune.com. They come laminated and hole punch. I'm going to offer these in A6 and A7 sizes. So if you have an A7, like a mode term A7, it will fit in there perfectly. So that's the first one, is the coin savings challenge. And then at the end of every week, I will take that change that I have written down and put it into this little savings jar. The next one is dollar savings challenge. So with my cash envelopes, when I take that money out every single week that I have left over that I didn't spend from my gas or my groceries, anything that is a $1 bill, I'm going to come in here throughout the month for the week and color in however many dollar bills I have left over. I'll write the total here. So just another little fun way to track that and to get to put those dollars aside. And then I have the same thing, but it's the $5 bills. So I'll take out the $5 bills and then I'll color in each bill accordingly and put the weekly amount right there. So this next one is the zero out savings. So what I'm going to do with this one is on Thursday nights before I get paid that Friday, I will look at my bank account and see what I have in there. I am going to take the tens place of my account. So say I have like $123.50 in my account. I'm going to take that $23.50 out, and that will go into the first pay period, and that will be set aside as another savings. It's just kind of, I mean, you could even do the whole amount if you want, which some people do, or you can take it by the hundredths place. You could do whatever you want, or you can just take it by the first place. I don't even know what that's called. Oh my gosh, I'm horrible at math. By the first place. So that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to take the 2 in front of the decimal and 2 after decimal out of my checking account and set that aside for the zero savings challenge. And then at the end of the month, I will mark in the little mason jars how much I was able to save doing that throughout the month. Next is a water savings challenge. So I'm horrible at drinking water. Absolutely horrible. I'm not a fan of water on a regular basis. I really like to drink like the Crystal Light little packets that you put in a water bottle. I drink a lot of that throughout the day. And I love Dr. Pepper. It's my favorite. But I just am not a huge water drinker, so I thought this would also help me health-wise. So every day that I drink at least 64 ounces of water, I will color in one of these glasses, and I will give myself $1 per day that I do that. And then again throughout the week, I will mark down the different amounts that I was able to add to that throughout the week, depending on how much water I drank throughout the day. And then the last one I have is a no spend challenge, which I account for my no spend days in my budget binder anyways, or my budget planner anyways, with a little sticker. But I'm going to actually kind of reward myself for that. So just like the water challenge, I will give myself $1 every day that I have a no spend day. And for me, that means no spending from my cash envelope. So groceries, gas, spending, eating out, or entertainment. So if I go a day without using any money out of those, then I'll color in a heart and I get $1 set aside for this savings challenge for that. And then at the end of every single month, I will see what all I have saved. I'll count all the money from my savings challenges throughout the month, and that money will go towards my debt snowball payment. So I do that already, but this is kind of a fun way to break it down. And with the zero out challenge, the no spend, and the water challenge, it's a way for me to save a little bit more and set aside a little bit more for that debt snowball payment. So what I am going to do is I'm first going to set up my binder. So I just love this. I love cow print. This is vellum that I had, and then I just made this at home on Silhouette and cut it. So it's just a piece of vellum. So what I'm going to do is get out my binder, and then I also have these envelopes that I made, and that's where I will put the money each week from each challenge into these envelopes. So I have the $0 out, the $1, the water challenge, the no spend challenge, the $5 challenge. So you see I only have 5 here, but I have 6 challenges, and that's because the coin one will actually be in my coin purse, part of my wallet, and then like I said, every single time that I take that out when I am doing my challenges, I will put it in here. So I don't have an envelope for that. Okay, so I'm going to open this up, and then I had to make one for my sinking funds too because they're just so cute. So I have all of my sinking funds at the front of this binder, and then I'm going to put my savings challenges in the back. So I'm going to put in that little divider vellum, and I'm going to start with the coin challenge. So I'll put that in, and then like I said, that one will not have an envelope. And then I'm going to do the $1 savings challenge, and that will correspond with the $1 cash envelope. And then I will do the $5, and we'll grab the $5 envelope, and then I'm going to do the $0 out challenge, and then we'll do the no spend, and lastly is the water challenge. We'll get that one put there. Okay, so I'm just going to run through this quick so you guys can see. So I have my sinking funds. We have same sinking funds, back to school, car insurance, car maintenance, Christmas, fair, household, kids, personal care, school tuition, vacation. And then we have my savings challenges. So we have the cash saving, or sorry, not cash, coin savings. And then the $1, and then the envelope where the money will go for that. The $5 savings and that envelope, the $0 out challenge with that envelope, the no spend challenge with that envelope, and the water challenge with that envelope. So that's how that looks. And then with these challenges, I use the Erin Condren wet erase markers. They look like that when you get them in a pack. They have several different colors. I do sell these on my store as well. But you'll just say for week 1 I was able to put aside $3.89. So you just write that in there, and then these do not smudge at all. I just licked my finger, so you wipe it off and that's how it comes off. So they're really easy, so that's why I wanted to laminate them so that I could reuse them, and I'll just use a wet erase marker for that. So that is the binder completely set up. Now, like I said, I wanted to, I have a bunch of change, and I am going to put that change in here. I'm going to fast forward this part so you guys don't have to, because it'll take me a while because I have a lot, but I'll fast forward this and throw on some music, and then I'll come back and we'll see where we are at with the change that I have. That is where I am starting. So I have $14.33. If you guys can see that, that's what it looks like. So I am going to write that down in here on my first week, just because, like I said, I'm bi-weekly pay now, and my camera battery died. If it's not one thing, it's another, I tell ya. Okay, so I'm gonna rate this in week 1, because since I'm bi-weekly pay, I'm not gonna use all 5 boxes for the month of October. So I'm gonna write down that $14.33. And then when, so this Friday when I get paid, I will go in here again and do the challenge and write down what I have saved for the week, or I guess for the last 2 weeks, and write that in the second spot. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm so excited to do these savings challenges, and I hope you guys are excited to watch them. It's just another way to make saving money and budgeting fun, which you really have to do, because if it gets to be not fun anymore, it makes it hard to continue budgeting. So again, if you guys are interested in anything that I used, the binder, the personalized cash envelopes, or any of these savings challenges, please see my website. It's www.moreyjune.com, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!